Okay. What do you mean by this app engine? App engine, this is comes under platform as a service. This app engine, it's like a compute engine itself, but the difference is that here you are not means this app engine here, you will going to write your application. Here you will write your application and you will deploy it. So this app engine is specifically to create an application here. So here you can just click on this create application. Once you click on this create application, it will ask you to select a region. You can see it, right? So overall world there are several region. South America, North America. Inside North America, we have a several regions are there. In India, we have only in the Mumbai, and like in other countries, you can see Asia, Southeast two, Southeast one, East two. These all are region. Means inside the region you have a several zone. Just like you can think India is one region. Inside this India we have around 30 state or like that. So this state will be your act as a zone and region will be act as a, your country. And what do you mean by this region and country? Is nothing but where you are deploying your server, your data center, which will going to save your data, right, of any organization. We are here working on this cloud, right? But when we create any storage, when we create an instance, we select the region. Why? So that we can make this region deploy on this several region across the geographic world. So that in and this region will provide you security of the data. In case suppose tomorrow the region get failed, inside that region you have a several zone. They will have a replication of the data, duplication of the data they will have, so your data will be safe. Suppose your hard disk get crashed, then you won't get the data back. It will be very difficult to get the 100% data back. But in case if the cloud hard disk or the server get fails, they will have a alternative server also, which is having the replica or you can say the copy of the data. Okay, so these are the points that you should be aware about it. Once you select this region, you will get an option to set a location and get started. App engine document, let me show you what do you mean by this app engine. You can search for any service this like this Google Docs and you can search for the document. Similarly, you can search for this compute engine also. You can search for cloud storage. You can search for data transfer. You can search for BigQuery, Bigtable, IAM role. Just type the name of the service Google Docs. You will get this open. So you can see this app engine is used to build your like scalable application. Scalable application means what? Suppose tomorrow your application need more memory, more computing power, then you can deploy your application, you can create your application on this app engine. Suppose any of you, you make a gun tomorrow one gaming project. For example, suppose PUBG kind of game you have developed it, and later you found that you should add more feature on that. So while adding a feature, you find that now your project needs some more memory. You can easily scale your application in this Google Cloud. You just need to change some feature, and you can easily scale the your application. Scaling means what? Adding or removing the memory, storage, or computing power. For example, suppose a person name X, okay, this person is using App Engine to deploy application, or you can say to create application. Okay, inside this app, while creating an application, X thought that application will require, means application is based on Java, so it won't take much memory or it won't take much computing power. So what he did, he initialized while creating an app engine, he initialized some standard configuration. Like he initialized suppose 4 GB RAM, like i3 processor and 200 GB hard disk and 100 MB cache. Okay, this was the configuration he has given or he decided. But after some time, he found that his application is not getting much response in the Google Play Store. People are not downloading this PUBG now. So now he is making a changes to some application. He is adding more feature like suppose Super Mario project or like some other gaming project. He is adding more feature. Now he realized that when he add more feature, after adding more feature, while running, after adding more feature, while running on cloud, application take lot of time. So what he want, application take more time. So he want to, so application is taking more time. So what he wanted to scale the application configuration. Scaling is, okay. So scaling means what? Now he want 8 GB RAM. Okay. He want i7 processor, i7 10th generation. He want 350 GB hard disk and he want 200 MB cache. So this is called as scaling the feature. Now, as I said you, now you can see how he has scaled the configuration of the application that is deployed or created on this app engine, which is act as a platform as a service. So he how he has done this, right? This is called as a scaling. Similarly, you can downgrade also configuration. Suppose you found that 4 GB is more than that, you want to reduce it, then that will be called as a, that will also be comes under scaling. So that will be the downgrading the scaling means you are reducing your configuration, right? So this is called as your app engine. You can click on this go to console. So same screen you will get it here. Okay, what I have explained open here. You can see it. Once I click on this. Okay, let's start once again. Get started here. As you started here, you can get the options here. You can select several programming language in which you want to develop a project. Suppose you want to develop a project Python, Node.js, Java. You can select any of this programming language. Node.js, Java, Go, PHP, .NET, Ruby, other. So any of this programming language you can select it. Once you select this programming language, so suppose I am selecting Python, it is asking you environment, standard environment or flexible environment. When you will select flexible environment, in that case you can scale your feature, you can reduce your feature, but I don't want, so I will keep it as a standard only. Once you are done with this, it will going to ask you to download the SDK. Okay, once you click on this download SDK, you need to run this command on your console here. Okay,